Previously on Survivor, alliances grew stronger on both Aitoto and Puai. At the Immunity Challenge, Richard and Aaron found a clue to the hidden immunity idol, and they were able to convince Tanner to grab the same clue from Puai's side, resulting in complete chaos and another mad dash for the idol. Zane, due to a medical emergency, was MIA for most of the week and seemed like the easy vote. However, Tanner and Aaron were able to convince the rest of the tribe that it was Max, due to his seeming lack of trustworthiness, who had to go. 13 are left, who will be voted out tonight.
Come on in, guys. Puai, getting your first look at the new Aitoto tribe. Max voted out at the last tribal council. So with that, are you guys ready to get to your next immunity challenge? Yes. First things first, Jordan, I need it back.
Yeah, getting that back.
Immunity is officially back up for grabs. And with that, everybody drop your gloves.
I literally said earlier that you're going to have to record. I should have brought a hat.
How we're going to do it is Puai, you guys are going to go first. I have 7 dominoes in this basket. You guys are going to pick randomly. And when you pick, do not reveal. Hold the domino in your palm. Sam, you are first. Do not look in the basket. Pick a domino and do not reveal it. Jordan. Don't look in the basket, please. Haley. Do not look in your palm, do not reveal. Noah? Do not look in the basket. Tyler?
I just always line them up.
Megan? Last but not least, do not look in the basket.
So many options.
Do not look in your hand, do not reveal. Zane, first up, do not look in the basket. Look away from the basket, please.
Okay, fine.
Do not look in your palm, do not reveal. Richard, first up. Do not look in the basket, please. Do not look in your palm, do not reveal. Sandy, first up. Do not look in the basket, please. Next up, do not look in the basket. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Just like put it down for me.
Yeah. Aaron, thank you.
Okay, fine.
Tanner, last but not least. All right, we're gonna reveal on 3. 3. Yeah, everybody palms out. 3, 2, 1. Reveal. If you have yellow, you have the new Puai, you will be on the left, your right. If you have red, you're the new Aitoto, you will be over here. If you have black, you are lucky sit out. You will be joining the tribe that loses this challenge. You will be safe for the next tribal council and will not participate.
These ones are much more attractive than that.
I love the yellow ones.
I'm not saying that.
Can I put this down now?
I'm gonna.
I'll trade you.
9
out of 10, that's probably mine.
Okay, on the new Puai tribe, we have Richard, Sam, Emily, Megan, Aaron, and Zane. On the new Aitoto tribe, we have Haley, Jordan, Noah, Cam, Tanner, and Zandy. And our lucky sit-out for this week is Tyler. Tyler, like I said before, you will join the tribe that loses this challenge after their tribal council. All right, with that, are you guys ready to get to your first immunity challenge as new tribes?
Go ahead.
For today's challenge, you will be competing in 3 blindfolded segments. The first station, where you will send 2 members of your tribe, one in a blindfold, one as the caller. The blindfolded member will work to balance a ball on a basket or on a box and work up the stairs, around the table, and back down, crossing the finish line. Once under the guide of the collar. Once you have made it to the finish line, you move on to the second stage of this challenge. In the second stage of the challenge, the remaining 4 members of your tribe will work as a human train and work to find 4 bags of puzzle pieces hidden in the auditorium. They would do this by using a collar that uses nonverbal communication. There is a key to this challenge. You may not talk during that segment. If you do, there is a steep penalty for talking. Once you have found all 4 puzzle pieces, all 4 bags of puzzle pieces, you will bring them to the front, and the original 2 members of your tribe will swap roles. The collar becomes blindfolded, the blindfolded person becomes the collar. You will compete to complete a blindfolded tangram puzzle similar to the first challenge. Are there any questions? Survivors ready. Go!
You're gonna step. Oh, I dropped. Okay, behind you. Okay, straight back. Turn to right. So right, where is it? Oh, I'm falling. Go to your right. To the right. No, your left. Oh, it went up a step. Up a step. Go to the left. Left, 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 left. Left, 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 left. Keep going. You're gonna have to go up this step.
Megan's still working on her first step. Tanner making his way up the stairs.
You got it. You got it. Okay. Take 1 step up. Oh, wait. Okay. You're good. No, okay.
And up. Good, good, good. Watch it.
Right. Yep.
Which way is it?
It's back. You're good, you're good. Good. And up. Good.
Okay. Take a slow step. Step again, slow step. This shit's hard. Take 1 step up. 1 step up. Yep, there you go. Nice. Okay.
Tanner only a few steps away from the top.
Steady it, steady it. Forward, step forward. You're good. Step on the step. Up, up, up.
Megan's starting to close the gap on Tanner.
That's
up,
right.
Up. Small steps forward. Now up. Wait, there's gonna be a pole right in front of you. Come to the left. Come to the left. You're good. Wait.
Go up. You're good. You're fine. Right there. Left, 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 left. Forward, forward.
Yeah. Okay. Now keep a few steps forward. You're on the top. Okay.
Right on the
Now
top?
turn to the right.
I'm on top.
Yeah. Now turn to the right. Now go straight. Take small steps forward. I'll tell you when to stop. Go up.
You're good, you're good.
Go up. To the right. To the right.
Forward, forward, forward.
Yep.
Forward, forward. Go up the step, going all the way up. Keep walking. Go up the step and walk. Walk. Walk forward, walk forward. Go left.
Oh, you're fine.
You're good. Forward, forward, forward.
Go straight.
Keep going, keep going.
There you go.
Okay. And forward.
All right, turn to the left.
Wait. Right hand out. Put your right hand out. Left. Good.
Turn to the left.
Where should he go?
Turn. You're going around the table right now.
Go straight.
You're going around the table.
Oh, okay. Just hold it.
Keep coming back.
Keep
Come back.
forward. Forward. Right, right, right.
Keep doing small steps. You're doing great.
Good, you got it. Come back. Just
Follow my voice.
You're gonna start going left.
Sorry. Okay, you're good.
Nice and easy. You're past all the stairs. You're past all the stairs. You're good. Turn left here. Turn left. Good. Now walk forward. Take your time here. Take your time. Go a little bit more right. A little more right.
Steps. Slow steps. Now you're gonna step down. You're on the end of the step. You're on the edge of the step. Oh, you're okay. Straight ahead. Oh, it went up a step. To your left, left, right here. No, yep. Am I down a step here? No. You're at the end.
You got it.
No, straight ahead. Your left,
Falling back.
your left down, back a little bit. Yep.
Good. You're good. You got it.
Okay. One more step.
Okay. Nice and easy. Slow. Good. It's falling forward. Good.
Yep. Don't even worry. Okay, few small steps, 1 step back. Now you're at the edge of the step. Now go down. Okay, few small steps back. Edge of step. Oh,
Full body to the right. And hand forward. Good. Easy. Alright, go up here. You're good. You're doing great. One step down. Easy. Step.
Stop. Now, oh, straight ahead, straight ahead, straight ahead. No, to the left. Now it's on the floor. Ah! Yep, there you go. Come on, you're at the edge of the step. You're fine. Okay. Back slowly. Good. That's good. All right, we're good.
Yes!
Made it.
Can I take these off?
Yeah.
All right, you got one step left. One step left. Here we go. Nice and easy. Slow it down. Slow it down. You can do this. Try flipping the box again. Hold on. Now walk left. You need to go between the tables. Oh, are you okay? Here, yeah. Can everyone step back? Everyone in my photo step back. All right, Tanner, you need to go between the tables.
Tanner,
Go to the right. Go to the
all
right.
the way with you. Try it now.
Tanner, you're here. Go right.
Tanner's lost his
Go
ball.
to the right. I
got my box.
Right, go right. Good.
Tanner's found his ball, making his way back.
Tanner, literally. Yeah? Okay. When is he done? Okay, you're good, Tanner.
New Toyo started with the same segment. Both tribes got a non-verbal section of this challenge. I will not be done with target progress. Toyo was brought back all four bags.
All right.
Place on top of the square. Rotate at 90 degrees. Move it like more to the left. Okay, all right. To your right, northeast. Okay, yeah, that's it. So you're gonna take that and put it just like right down in front of you. Right there.
Yeah, so we can you're only using 4
pieces to make a very complex piece at the top. And there's two big triangles that are the same size.
This one?
That one, those two in your hand, yeah, right there.
No, wait. Turn back to the way it was before. I'm sorry. The way you had it? Yes, like that. Okay.
Bring it up. Bring towards me. Flip it around, Mary, point towards you. Keep going, rotate, put it down. To the right.
Left hand close to you. Move it close to you. Move that triangle. Just slide it. Just slide it. Slide it. More. Stop. Okay.
Am I forgiven for not solving the first anagram?
Bring it toward, yeah, no. Perfect. Push it in. Perfect. Okay. Now you're gonna hit the blue triangle. Right hand, bring it up. I know what you're doing. Move fast, okay. Bring it towards me.
Down. With your right hand, place it. Move your index finger, or where your middle finger is. Take that piece and just slide it. Yes, perfect.
Up, left. Right there. Okay. Below the little triangle you just put down, you're gonna put that big triangle. Nope, that's the rhombus you're touching. Go on the other side of that. Nope. Towards me, farthest side away from me. Now rotate the triangle 180 degrees, like flip it towards you.
Left hand, place it down. Okay. Move it right, slide it. Okay, no, don't turn it. Move it the way it was before. Or yeah, like that. Okay, left. Toward you. Right. A little more. Stop. Okay.
Leave that. Okay.
Sorry. Okay, so you're gonna take. Okay, right in front of you. Blue triangle. Okay, big triangle. Okay, take it. Just put it in front of you. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that works. Okay, left hand to the edge of the table. Left. A little bit more. Stop. Okay. Now place it on the table. Move it right toward you.
Flip that piece around. Rotate it the last
This one?
Yeah, rotate it. Okay, rotate it again. You need it to be like the longest. You keep going down, like it's the bottom part of the puzzle.
Forward, left. Okay, take it. Yeah, like that. Turn it like that. Place it, move it forward. Camera so close. Forward. Okay, stop, drop it. Left hand, right in front of you. Okay, take it. Corner inside of a crevice. Push.
Back. Itoino called. Itoino wins immunity. Itoino, congratulations on winning immunity. Safe from Tribal Council, nobody getting voted off. Buai, I'm sorry, I've got nothing for you. Other than a date with me at Tribal Council, where one of you will be the fourth person voted out of this game. It was a long night. Thank you for hanging in there. Good job to both of you. It was very close down to the wire. And have a good night. Head on out.
actually like form some friendships rather than just like cutting each other's throats off.
Definitely this win helped out a lot. There would have been tensions very high if we had lost, because there are 3-3 right now in the tribe.
When I looked over and saw that Sam had a yellow piece as well, I was like, oh, thank God, I'm not completely alone. I don't have to completely start over.
Two people who I was like, I don't want, as long as it's not like me, Aaron and Zane, like I'm probably good to go. And it was me, and it was Aaron, and it was Zane. And I said, fuck, because I'm like kind of like, I'm in a bad position now, only for the fact that, like, I don't think that they'll flip, but they're not the ideal people to work with.
So I'm happy that I don't have to deal with that Tyler kid yet, but I kind of wanted to. I wanted to get rid of him.
I knew, I mean, everyone knew that the swap was going to happen coming in. I mean, that was just like the rumor. And so, I mean, I figured, because no one had to sit out in the beginning, that it was going to just be a 7-6 split with one tribe having majority. And so when I put my hand in and we did the reveal and I got a black domino, I was like, what the f does this mean? And I pretty much, I knew right off the bat that meant I was going to be the odd man out. I could not be more happy to not do that challenge. That one looked brutal, number one. It just looks just so frustrating to be part of. So, I mean, I had nothing to do for pretty much close to 2 hours. I mean, I had nothing to do but look for this dang clue the entire time. And this could not be any sweeter than to know that, I mean, I actually get a clue, because I thought I was gonna leave here with no tribe and no clue, which was not ideal. Time and change will surely show how much Survivor will make you grow. You play this game for one reason, and with this idol, you may shape the season. College is a road that can twist and turn, but if you make a mistake, you will surely learn. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna tell anyone this. I definitely am not gonna tell anyone this. This idol's for me, and I'm gonna use this to get myself forward in this game.
Because it's tribe switch, we feel a little bit slightly in limbo. You know, the last time we talked, it was like, oh, we feel pretty good. We're good at 2i. We are on the top. Now we are not sitting as pretty as we were. So we've been going back and forth about this vote. I kind of feel like we should be voting out Aaron. Because I know, I hear what you're saying, and I'm with you on the Zane thing, because that's who he wants to vote out. But I just see Aaron more as a threat than Zane is. Zane, I feel like, is just kind of here, but being collective as a group, we'd be more collective if we had Aaron than if we had Zane, because Zane just, yesterday, I didn't feel it.
Definitely don't want the picking rocks or whatever the hell it is, because Zane is not worth picking rocks to me, and if we did, I don't know. It's so hard to think about what you should do. Like, Tribe Swap just messed everything up.
I just think long term, she is a threat. She's friends with Megan. Even if it's a slight measure, it's something.
I feel like this week's the week that we might go to rocks.
Aaron and Sam and I talked in the car a little bit yesterday. This is why I wanted to talk to you, because she was like, so like, what's the deal with Tyler? Like, is he a leader? Does he kind of take control of things? And I was like,
do I come off that way?
I mean, I didn't really comment on it at all, but she had a comment on it.
So I come off that way then?
Apparently. So I'm just telling you, you need to watch yourself, because Aaron already views you as a leader.
So let's knock her off then.
We're thinking Zane now.
Here's my thing. I was thinking about this last night, and you can tell me what you think, because I think Zane is so much easier to, like, I think he's a snake. Like, I think he would be much easier to flip on his tribe than the other two. At least from the few interactions I've had with him. Yeah. I think we could pull him in and say, hey, like, we gotta win this next challenge. Like, we have to win it. And I think Aaron, like, she's not cutting it. And like, I think he'll be like, yeah, like, oh, we gotta win. And so like, that would be the easy sell to keep Zane, get out another, I don't even know what the tribe is called, I can't say it.
I don't know.
Get out another one of them, I'll come in, it'll be 4-2, we'll run the tribe.
The vote that they're not
looking at that would be an incredible move would be taking out Aaron.
You feel like we're making a mistake voting out Zane?
Yes. In my head, I think Aaron's the biggest threat.
It's OG Puai here from Curl Hall, and we're planning on voting out Zane, but now we're concerned Zane has an immunity idol. The long-term goal right now is just to save OG Puai, so none of us are voting each other out. So now we're just worried about if Zane has an immunity idol and we vote him out, if he writes down one of our names, then we're out. But there's not much in our control, and I think it's better that we don't think he's strategic at all and he's just concerned about the challenge. So less of a chance he has an immunity idol.
Well, don't write my name down this week. And we're all
Yeah,
good to go.
we're not writing any of your names down. Don't write down my name.
So
I
Erin
will
seems
shake
like she's
hands on
on
this.
track.
I'm not writing your name. I'm not writing your name.
I'm not writing your name.
I'm not writing anybody's name.
There might be a tie. God, if there's a tie, I do not want to go to rocks. I like pray that we can come up with some kind of freaking compromise here. Because I don't want to go home for someone else. Not the move.
Scratch your back, you scratch mine.
That's right.
There we go.
But what else? So if it wasn't, so this week, if it was Zane, who would it be next?
Who would be next? Fuck. There would never be a next because we're just gonna ride out winning.
See, now you can't do that to me. You can't do that.
I would.
Give me an answer.
Fuck you. I hate giving answers, but Megan.
100%?
Yeah. 100%.
Okay.
The only reason it's 100% is because she's got people on the other tribe that if she does get to the merger, she's going to be stronger.
Like, who is she working with?
As far as I'm aware, she's cool with Haley. They hang out, or they were hanging out. And then also Jordan.
Jordan, yeah.
Jordan and her are tight. I am in an alliance with Emily, Tyler, and myself, but Richard wants an alliance with me, him, Aaron, and Emily. It seems like a good alliance, too. So this is a hard one. Yeah, if we did Zane this week, I would give you Megan next week.
Zane and Megan.
Zane and Megan.
And, like, it's 3-on-3. Like, would you go to rocks for, like, I don't know if I go to rocks for either.
Do they go to? That's the thing. It's like they're not worth going to rocks for. That's not worth me like kind of sticking my neck out in the sense of that.
Because then they become safe. Neither one of them go home. You know, I genuinely think that we're gonna be all right. Because I don't think that they're gonna want to go to rocks for each other. And honestly, I know Erin has mentioned that she's a little skeptical of going to rocks. I'm ready to go to rocks.
Why are you so scared?
Oh, dude. Well, here's the thing. We can't get rid of Zane because, like, that's gonna fuck us.
Of course, yeah.
Okay, so
here's put you down 4-2.
So here's the thing. Like, they want to get rid of Zane, and like Aaron and us aren't on board, so we're gonna have to go to rocks. And obviously, they're voting for Zane, and we're voting for Megan. So therefore, those two are safe. I have to draw a rock out of a bag.
Do you think Zane is worth going to rocks over?
Yes.
You do?
I do.
Okay, all right. I mean, it's your decision. I was like gonna ask you about that at some point.
If
I didn't know how to bring up. I'm like, if you. I mean, obviously, it's your decision. You're the one.
Would you?
It's tough. I'd have to think about it a lot because I don't like your situation. I don't know. You don't see any cracks.
No, and I don't see any idols either, so I'm really screwed.
Well, we're meeting with Noah tomorrow. Noah seems like he wants to flip.
But, like,
if it's Jordan, it's Jordan. If it's Haley, it's Haley. I'm not questioning it.
The only thing is like, would you be possibly open to the idea of, like, you guys possibly losing? Like, not...
I was thinking about it.
Yeah, because, like, me and Aaron could be genuine.
Well, I want to see how the vote goes, and then we should talk.
Well, here's the thing. That could depend on how I vote. Because if, like, I know you guys are throwing it, I'm fine with going down 4-2.
If we ever get out, us three need to be together. Is that our opinion?
100%.
Yeah.
Because if any of us were to flip, I think that they would use us for a vote and then totally turn on us and get rid of us.
Especially if they have an immunity idol too.
Yes.
I feel like being together is our best bet just going forward.
I'm not turning on Jordan or Noah. I'm not doing it. As an individual game, it makes no sense. As like wanting to work with OG Puai makes no sense. Trying to get Zandy, Cam, or Tanner to turn is a waste of fucking time because they're not going to do it. They're going to lie straight to our faces.
I'm just really worried because I don't know of the three of them who would work with us.
So say next week we lose and we have to go to tribal. is there a certain person that you would want to vote out?
I think Zandy.
I was thinking with Tyler. I'm just worried about Tyler with...
Not Tyler.
Oh, Tana. Both T names. Tana is just... I feel like he could be a major opponent to us, especially. But just the thing about him is I'm pretty sure he has an idol at this point.
I don't want to come off as offensive and say that he's the smartest one out of their tribe, but I'm going to sit here and say that he's the smartest one out of their tribe. And so I feel like because they shared the clue with everybody from their tribe, so looking at it, I feel like if anybody were to look really hard and really try to, yes.
How are you feeling?
I feel good. I mean, like, we have a good reason to feel good, I think. Like, we haven't really had to stress about...
This is your first time not going to tribal in 3 weeks?
Yeah, since the first week.
So how do you, since it's been so difficult to meet up with any of them, how do you think it's going in New Puai?
I don't know. I think, like, it seems like both, like, old Puai and old Aitoido members are, like, I don't think anyone's gonna cave.
Yeah.
So it's probably just, like, really stressful trying to figure out if they could flip anyone. Or, like, I don't know. Like, it's kind of, yeah, like you said, they've been so busy, I haven't really gotten a chance to talk to them. I just feel like this is the part where, like, any, like, shit starts hitting the fan. Like, anything can happen.
But if we won't go to tribal, who do you think out of the 6 of us?
I don't know. Just what I've seen of... I don't want to say she has an attitude, but Haley, sometimes Haley says things that I'm just kind of like, That's like the only real thing that's like rubbed me the wrong way, so that's all I'm really going off of. But yeah, I mean, that's probably what I would say as of now, but you know.
At first, I was very apprehensive about Noah.
Really?
Love him to death. He's a great guy. He just is so smart.
If anyone from our tribe is going to go home, it's going to be to rocks. There's no other way. And I'm just praying to God that that doesn't happen.
Yeah, so you think Zane will go home?
I feel like he's probably the most likely. Because I know that no one in our tribe will sway, just because we kind of have no reason to. Partly because we haven't gone to tribal the past 2 weeks. Like, we've become really good friends, and like, no one's really done anything. Like, we had a 7-1 vote, the first vote. Like, we're very united, and like, I just feel like there'd be no point in any of the 3 of them flipping.
Okay.
Here's the deal.
We
know they're going for
save,
you.
Yeah.
So like, do you know how any of Survivor works?
No.
Okay, alright, so pretty much what we're gonna try to do is either one, get them to come over to our side to vote for like Megan, which is, would you be cool with voting for Megan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or we call Megan, because she's their next target. We call Megan, say, hey, they said your name's next week. Do you want to try to like split them up? And see if she'd be down for that.
I like that.
That's number 2. Number 3. All right, go for number 3.
All right, so this is when it gets fucking crazy as shit.
Okay.
So, in Survivor, if you tie in a vote, 3-3, we'd re-vote, and you and Megan wouldn't vote, right? Like, do you understand?
Yeah.
So it'd be 2-2. So me and Aaron would re-vote, and then Sam and Emily would re-vote. And if we both voted again 2-2, what would happen is we'd all talk, and if we still can't come to an agreement, we go to rocks. Like, we pull rocks out of a bag.
And one of us would go home.
Yeah, whoever's the off-colored rock. And like...
No, I ain't gonna... No,
Zane, no, you wouldn't go.
I know, but I don't want you guys to go. You guys would go do that, right?
We've already talked to Sam, and he said he would not be willing to go to rocks. So we would fake it until the 2-2, and we're gonna be like, you know what, we're gonna go to rocks, like whatever, and then see if he is gonna like be like, okay, let's just vote Megan.
It seems obvious to me that people are still trying to come after me, and in this new tribe, Puai tribe, and I find it hilarious that they're trying to split Aaron, me, and Richard up because they think, oh, Zane's the one who's gonna flip. I don't get what I do to, like, I think I'm better at lying to people than I thought I would be.
They need to understand. Morgan went after me. She went home. Max went after me. He went home.
Yeah, I mean, we're like...
Oh my God. Okay.
But
so let me meet with Emily today.
When you meet with Emily, you cannot tell her that we told you this.
No, low-key, I want to meet with Emily and I want to meet with Megan, too.
She's out of town, so you might have to call her.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding. Okay.
Maybe call, or you can
let's
call
go back
Megan.
to Megan then. She's out of town.
I said we're gonna go for Megan.
Okay.
Or we can call Megan and be like, yo, be like, the target next week is you. Like they said your name, like they.
Because I also like that part. I also like if Megan can come back on Sunday. I'll be like, yo, Megan, Emily's the one who like probably messes up the challenge the most. Let's go after her.
They're not gonna care. They want to keep the numbers.
But if we can
they
call
think they
Megan,
have a huge advantage by having Tyler sit out. And that ticks me off.
I think that we should play the whole, like we should try first, call Megan. I think Megan would be the most likely to flip because...
You want to call her now?
Yeah, we can. But, and then we could be like, yo, they said your name. And they said it was for next week, like after Zane.
After Zane goes home.
The thing about the spot that I'm in right now is that it is frustrating, to say the least. And like low-key kind of nerve-wracking. It's frustrating, number one, because I got a clue to an immunity idol and I can't find it. Because I think somebody has it. Somebody that could be on the tribe that I'm gonna join after this vote.
Like this vote this week, I think is like what's most on people's minds. So I mean, like if you were voting this week, like how would you vote?
With Puai.
Wait, okay, yeah.
I would, if it was like me and you substitute Megan, I would for sure not flip on my Puai.
Like that's the only thing. So like if I swap, if Zane goes home this week, who goes home next week, who goes home the week after in your mind?
Honestly, I'd let you do a lot of influencing on that, deciding. I think that's only fair. If Zane goes home and I come in, I think me, you, Sam, and Emily, maybe Megan and Aaron need to, not all together, but maybe a combination that you like needs to meet up and we can talk about it because I want to work with you and I want you to feel comfortable in the tribe. And I think I would be willing to give up someone like Megan for that. But essentially, it's up to you. What's your best case scenario?
I think, well, genuinely, like if I'm speaking objectively, like it would be for Megan to go. We go in 3-3. I can work with you now, and then we have the numbers in the tribe, and we can take out Zane next week. I don't care. Like this week, I want to make sure that I at least have an insurance policy because if it's 4-2 and something comes up and then I'm screwed, like there's nothing really for me to do. But again, like voting Zane makes a lot of sense.
I was just hoping to basically get him to realize that he can earn my trust and that I will work with him if he votes with me this time around. But if he doesn't, he just made an enemy.
Like screw you, dude. Like I'm gonna do what's gonna be best for me. Like he goes out there and he goes and tells me, yeah, listen, dude. Like straight up, I think you're a player in the game. You know who you don't tell that to? The dude who thinks a player in the game. Because you know who's out right after him? Or you know who's right after like whoever we decide to vote out on the Puai tribe? Tyler, because he's got to go. He can't be sitting around here talking about how big of a threat I am. What an idiot.
I think if he was smart, he would listen to me on this one.
So, what are your guys' thoughts, feelings?
Well, obviously we're feeling like we want to keep our tribe, so we want Zane. And I think that Zane, like between Zane and Megan, I feel like Megan's better for team chemistry when it comes to challenge time. That just kind of bases it off why we voted Kim back on our initial votes, because during one of the challenges she was kind of like why are you trying to help and things like that. And that's how it kind of was during the challenges. We were talking and just getting to know each other and you guys were doing. I don't know if we were loud. I felt if we were loud, you could have been late. But like he was like, oh god, shut up, like we got focus. I'm like, what are we focusing on?
Like I think the hard part for us is like just the.
It's the numbers.
It's like it's literally just the numbers. Like it's not like we don't like. It's not that we don't trust you or anything. Like it's literally just.
I mean,
like
but,
numbers.
But would it make you feel better if we felt like we were working more as a unity and not so much as a tribe? So I feel like part of that is to like start over, build new trust and whatever. And kind of like look past the past.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because we are. I can see Tyler once he's in the game. Like
I just could see him not meshing well with us.
I agree. And that's the thing is like,
because I feel like
that's why I want, like, if we give us Zane this week, I can probably, we could definitely get a majority vote Tyler next week with Megan.
If I lose Zane and it's just me and Aaron from the old Itoto tribe, it's 4 old Puai versus 2 old Itoto. Terrible numbers. I have no, like, I have an idol, so I think I would make the merge, theoretically, and I think that these people do like me. But I'm not gonna go off of the fact that people like me and off of the fact that I have an idol, because I want to keep that idol for later, and I don't think that people like me that much. So I need to keep moving forward in the game, understanding that what I do in this vote could theoretically determine how far I make it in the game. And so I figured, all right, I'm gonna do something about it. So I went out and I got myself some craft supplies, and I started making some fake idols. And here's kind of my plan going into this. Knowing the fact that I've talked to Sam, and I've talked to Emily, and I've talked to Megan, and they don't seem like they're gonna flip on each other. And me and Aaron and Zane have tried to look for cracks, and I think the only way we're gonna be able to crack them is to freak them the crap out. So I had these idols, and here's the plan. So we're gonna go into tribal, we're gonna do the whole bullshit, and then at like, I don't know, like a couple questions until the end. Din's gonna go, Greg, listen, I understand Survivor 100%. He does not. And then he's gonna say, listen, I've got 2 hidden immunity idols because it makes sense, because we have 2 clues, so it's believable. Zane then goes, listen, I'm gonna play them for Richard and Aaron, because when I play them for them, they're gonna become safe. If you guys 3 vote for me, I become safe in a possible tie situation, meaning that I'm safe, the 2 of them are safe, we vote for one of you guys. Whoever doesn't want to, flip over to us and vote for that other person, you're going home. Because it's those other 2 people, 50-50 shot, you're going home, you're going to draw a rock out of a bag. So, when I tried to explain that to Zane and Aaron, I think that took maybe half an hour to actually explain. But I think it's a pretty simple concept in theory, not really, but pretty much all we have to do is freak them out to the point where they realize that we have 2 idols, and now granted my idol does look pretty shitty, but all I need to do is flash it. I think I'm going to copy the paperwork that I have from the original idol, and just say I wrote it up myself, which is like total bullshit. But after that, you flash them that, we're going to flash some wrapping that I'm going to buy. It's imperative that I keep Zane in this week.
Okay, so we just wanted to call you and see like where your head's at, like before this tribal.
I'm still leaning towards Zane just because I like you 2 a little more than him, and I'm just going with my gut.
Yeah.
And I already know Emily and Sam like more, like obviously much better than you 2, but that's obviously like straight my gut, and that's what I'm going with. But what are you guys leaning towards?
So like that's like where we're like a little stressed out just because I don't know. Just because like if we lose Zane and then Tyler comes in, we're like it's like a 4-2.
Yeah, like we all know each other a little better.
I don't know if we can get Aaron or Richard to switch to vote for Zane. They're really nervous about Tyler, and then I told Richard that I am not as close to Tyler, and like I didn't promise, I did not promise that I'd vote Tyler out next week. I just told him like I'm definitely closer with Emily and Sam, which is like totally honest. But now I need to meet with Tyler and tell him that I said that before he finds out about Richard. But I think Tyler will respect my strategy just because like he's real strategy oriented, I feel like. And like this is not like me to do something like this, so I feel like he'll be proud of me and it'll show him like a different side of me, or he'll be totally mad, but we'll see.
Me and Richard have been trying to do everything we
freaking can to get these people to flip, and they're not doing it. I'm so mad. Like, we even straight up told Megan that they said, like, brought up her name, and she was still like, oh, it's fine. Like, I mean, given maybe, like, they already told her that they were gonna do that, just, like, as a ploy, so maybe I can understand. I don't know. We're probably gonna go home after this. Everyone's...
No, we're gonna go home. It doesn't really matter at this point, but we're having fun.
We're just trying to have fun while we go home.
We were laying under the radar, and now there is no radar.
I mean, none of them are gonna flip. We straight up told Morgan that they said her name. Megan, God, I know. Doing that. We straight up told Megan that they said her name, and she was like,
okay.
Yeah, no. So that makes me think that we're going home next.
We're going home next if we don't vote. Like, if this doesn't work, we're going home next.
And, so, to rocks it is.
To rocks we go.
Or they wimp out and are scared of our fake immunity idols.
They're totally real, Aaron. They're gonna work. And they're real. They're real and they're scary.
Hope you guys are enjoying this.
Well, apparently, people are, so.
This is for the fans.
This is for something.
We're gonna go home after this, but you know what?
I'm glad we could do one last hurrah.
It's alright. Huge targets on our backs now. Okay.
We're gonna get this.
It's fine. At least we're being entertaining.
I mean, if this isn't entertainment, I don't know what the hell
I don't know what is. Let's hope it works. Fingers crossed.
This is gonna work. This is gonna work 100%.
I met with Emily and Sam today, and it was pretty obvious to me early on that they were essentially like trying to be deceitful and lying to me that they're going to vote me out. They try to portray it as, hey, he's voting, we're going to vote Aaron out, and then Megan's going to listen to whatever we say.
You guys explained to me that you guys also want to vote Aaron out?
Yes.
Yep.
I definitely see her as a threat.
Yeah.
Because that she has previous experience playing the game?
She
primarily?
she has the game, plus from the vibes I was getting from her, she does seem like a player, where she was kind of trying to feel out what...
She's trying to make moves.
She's trying to make moves.
Okay.
So, we need, like...
I was going to say that what she's actually really good at, that I saw with her and Morgan and the weeks that followed, is she's really good at just saying, hey, I'm like that Switzerland actor. I am just, kind of neutral. I'm always neutral. But that she has her own motives and agenda at the end of the day.
She did seem kind of neutral, but like she also was pushing for her side, obviously.
Megan as well could be on the chopping block, but from what I've talked to Zane and everybody about, I think we are sitting pretty for an Aaron vote.
Terribly concerned because, well, I'm not terribly concerned, but this vote has been so much more difficult than our Kim vote was the last time I had to do anything.
I still have the hidden immunity idol, which I definitely could play for myself if I feel like things are like not going my way. But I really do feel like my plan's gonna work.
I'm going in with an alliance with Sam and Emily. I really liked, they've been so nice to me. They really kept me calm. They promised they won't vote for me, even though I think all the rest of them are voting for me. So it would be an easy vote for them, just go against me. But I'm really trusting them. I hope they're not lying to me. But I trust Emily and Sam with my life, and I love them. They're so nice. Hopefully I'm not putting my trust in the wrong people, but I think they're really good people. So yeah, going to tribal.
Alrighty, this is your first tribal council as the new Kauai tribe, so I'm going to start off with the classic Who's Nervous? Everybody but Zane. Alright. Well, let's get right into it then. Richard, I want to start with you. This is your third straight tribal council in addition to Aaron and Zane. Talk to me about how that feels.
It doesn't feel great. I mean, you don't want to come to tribal council once, let alone 3 times in a row. I think that right now the main thing is just kind of, after this vote, we need to all collectively, come together and realize that we don't want to do this again. So,
all right, Aaron, Zane, you guys want to comment on that too?
I agree. I mean, it definitely ups your chances of going home for sure. But I don't know. It's never a good feeling being here.
Zane, you said you weren't nervous. Does this not phase you?
No, I like it. I honestly like it. You can't have the chase without a little bit of thrill. And you know what? If this is what has to happen, I mean, you can make 4 straight weeks, but I don't want to be here.
Oh my God.
Because I kind of want to win the challenge because, you know, I want to save my time. So, you know, it's a little bit exhausted, but, you know, I'm not going to say, you know, absolutely terrible.
All right. Well then, very well put. Thank you. So on the flip side, Emily, you guys haven't been here since day 4. You, in addition to Sam and Megan. So kind of talk to me about being on the other end of the spectrum. You know, not having to go through this for I think about 2 weeks now.
Honestly, it's been fantastic. Like, I have loved knowing that I'm safe, knowing that I don't have to come here or anyone to know, because it is the most stressful thing having to meet everyone, especially with the meeting basketball today. So that's been super stressful. It's just like I'm ready to win some more challenges again and not have to. I enjoy that.
Emily, you mentioned that this vote was kind of stressful. I imagine some of that stress was because we did swap before the challenge, giving you guys kind of a new dynamic to work with. Because of that swap, we get an even split of 3 original Kuai and then 3 original Itoido. And then, of course, Tyler being the sit-out that will join you guys after this tribal council. So, Aaron, how do you feel like that swap worked out both for your tribe and the other tribe?
Well, it hasn't really worked out great for us. Obviously, one of us goes home, we're definitely at a disadvantage because then, I mean, with Tyler coming in, there's going to be 4 of them and only, I guess, I mean, if someone goes home from our tribe, it's 2 of us left. So I think, like, I mean, the first tribe to, like, go to tribal council was already at a disadvantage, and, I don't know, it's a little nerve-wracking, like, no one wants to vote someone out from their own tribe. It's like a little bit of an insurance thing, but...
So we can talk about the fluidity potentially of all 6 members of the tribe, but the fact of the matter is, and I'm sure this is crossed specifically people from original Kuai's mind, is that the original Itoido members have 2 clues that they received publicly to 2 idols, one being from the Hot Pursuit Challenge where Max dropped out, and then the other one being where Tanner slid over and stole your clue for the Idol Hands Challenge. How does the threat of potentially one of these 3 members or 2 of these 3 members having an idol kind of play into your vote, Sam?
It's something to keep in mind. I'm kind of going on the basis of, since it was the 2 first clues, that those clues were hopefully just big as hell, and like future clues will be more, well, not specific, but a little more something so you can hone it down and figure out a better spot. Hopefully it was just something that said it's on this side of campus or that side of campus and it gets specifics. That's how I kind of viewed it. So I haven't been thinking too much about the idols.
All right, and then same question to you, Emily. How does the perspective of, no, sorry, that's not right. How does the thought of idol potentially being out there kind of play into this vote with there only being 6 people here?
I mean, I definitely think it's worrying, but from their aspect, like the other tribe, they know we don't have the idol because we don't have a clue. There's literally no way for us to probably find it. I mean, I know it's been done before, but realistically, they know we don't have it. So that's a huge advantage for them, whether they want to view it that way or not.
Okay, so then we kind of get into the fact that it's maybe an advantage for those tribes. And then Richard, I want to go to you. Did you guys, assuming that you were working as a 3, because that kind of seems how this week has played out, did you guys use those 2 clues as leverage at all to try to sway somebody to one side?
I think things were mentioned. People kind of shot that down right away in the fact that, like, they said it was almost useless, which, I mean, I didn't really get, but, like, whatever. It's not really up to me to decide. We really like the value of clues as they relate to idols. But I can't really speak for everybody, but I mean, those clues were very vague. So I mean, I can understand where people are coming from in that regard. So I mean,
at least you're telling me.
Yeah, no, like, yeah. I mean, like, obviously you have no idea because you didn't want them, but so I mean, we just kind of got to move forward from there.
Wait, can I make a comment about this?
Yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
we don't know that anyone doesn't have the idols, the 2 idols. They've been out for 2 weeks. Like, we don't know that they're not outside anywhere still. So, like, if they wanted me to vote out a person for a clue that someone could have, like, that doesn't add value to me.
Okay.
I'd rather not have the clue, to be honest. I mean, I don't already.
All right, Zane. So that got a big reaction out of you. What are you thinking?
Greg, I got something I gotta get off my chest.
Okay.
So I want to play a couple of these idols, but first I want to show the note. So like, congratulations on the idol, blah blah blah. You're a beast. You shouldn't say like Nicolas Cage Part 2. Shout out to National Treasure. So I'm gonna keep this one for myself because after the meetings that we had today, I didn't trust the meeting. I felt like I was being blindsided by people in my own tribe, by people in this new tribe, and I do want to reward loyalty because I was gone last week. So the other one I'm going to be giving to Richard because he was loyal to me last week, which means essentially if we're going to do that voting soon, me and Richard are now safe. We're part of that old tribe, so pretty much what they can do now in terms of voting, they can vote Emily, Sam, Megan, or Aaron. And that's pretty much what I have to say. So if anybody else wants to comment, feel free.
This is why I felt the way I did.
Hey, I ain't finished. I ain't finished.
Dude, this is like the.
I said I wasn't finished. Like y'all gotta let me finish.
Sorry, you got it.
I tried to let people know. You come after me, you're gonna be sent home.
I'm gonna just comment real quick.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, no. Just so you guys, the three of you guys, we're voting Megan. Sorry, like nothing against you.
That's okay.
So if you guys don't want to do a 2-2 rock draw where you go 50%, we're voting Megan. Just so you know. That's all I guess.
So do you want to elaborate on that a little bit? You said that they don't want to go to a 2-2 rock draw.
Yeah, I mean, if me and Zane are playing these idols, and I'm gonna play it. I don't know about Zane, but yeah, if you guys all vote for Aaron, we're gonna vote for Megan. That's 3-3. Then it goes to 2-2. If you guys want to stick to that, you two would be the only two available to draw rocks in that scenario. So I mean, it's up to you.
You want to gamble with your own life.
I know. I don't have to now. It's a little more content.
All right, so I kind of want to make rounds here because that was a lot to bring up right at the end of the tribal. Yeah, Zane dropped a little bit of a bomb there. So then, Megan, I want to continue with you. Your name was specifically brought up as those three are voting for you. What's running through your mind right now?
I'm scared. I was scared all week or weekend. I wasn't here, but I don't really I think that's just to put a target on their back because I wasn't here to meet. I don't really know.
I mean, if you again, real quick, if you want to throw it on anybody else,
No, I'm not gonna throw it on anyone else. I'm not. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
So even with your name definitively on the line for these three, you're not going to waver on flipping or anything?
No.
Changing your perspective?
No. Okay. I'm gonna trust the people I've been trusting. They've had my back. That's just the type of person I am. I trust their word. I hope they trust mine. So.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, we'll go ahead and vote. Emily, you're the first up.
I'm just concerned that everyone else is gonna flip.
I'm still hoping.
Crazy.
Before I read the votes, if anybody has an intermediate item and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. That will be the votes. First vote. Aaron. votes Aaron, 3 votes Emily, 1 vote left. Aaron, we're tied. 3 votes Aaron, 3 votes Emily. So now, how we proceed is Aaron and Emily, you will not vote. Zane, Richard, Sam, Megan, you guys will vote only for one of those 2. We will immediately go to the vote. Richard, first up.
Going home. I'm running out of things to say, and I didn't even.
Old habits die hard. I told Emily that I go to Roxbury, so up to Megan.
Second time tonight. All right, I will read the votes. Aaron. Aaron. Tied again. Emily. Now how we proceed is we go into an open discussion between Megan, Zane, Richard, and Sam. The 4 of you will need to decide unanimously between either Aaron or Emily. If you can do this, that person will be voted out of the game. If you cannot do this, Aaron and Emily are immune, and the 4 of you go to Rocks and decide your fate for Rocks. All right, let's go ahead and get started discussing.
Okay.
Aaron.
Okay. We'll go to Rocks.
Go to Rocks.
We're gonna go to Rocks.
Can they
Wait,
play
wait,
their
wait,
immunities
wait, wait,
still?
wait. Can I get a word in? Can I get a word in?
Yeah.
Okay, dang, come on, back.
I was
chill. Bear in mind, I understand old, loyalties are gonna keep going here, but we have to remember who took the longest at the last challenge.
She's also written her name down once. Is she gonna write it down again?
Nope. Okay, here.
Ah!
Okay.
See?
No.
You've been targeted once.
Completely. I disagree with you guys. Morgan got sent home.
Morgan
that
got-
first week.
Yeah.
Aaron may have voted with Morgan that first week, but the second week she had my back, right? Go with your gut. Don't
Set.
go with
Like,
what
why are we
I'm
doing it?
I mean,
Go with your gut.
they've like saved my butt this week. I don't really know how it went.
We
like,
saved
I
your
never
butt.
mentioned
They
you.
were
Nita,
going to vote
Emily.
you out next week.
I never mentioned you.
There's a reason we didn't actually vote for you. We
that's
wanted
okay.
to throw a vote on you.
Okay, thank you.
She knows about everything.
Thank you.
Does she?
But like,
She
I
does.
just have to trust those 2. I mean, I trust them. They've helped me out this whole weekend with me not being here.
I'm gonna call the conversation there. You guys can't come to a decision. You guys specifically want to go to Rocks. You guys might have been wavering, but we're going to Rocks because you guys can decide unanimously. So now, how we proceed? Aaron, Emily, you guys are immune. You guys are safe for this vote. You will not be voted out. Zane, Richard, Sam, Megan, you guys will be going to Rocks. We have 3 black rocks and 1 purple rock. The person who draws the purple rock will be eliminated from this game. Megan, you'll start first. I'll go left to right. Each of you pick a chip. Do not reveal. Hold it in your palm, similar to what we did in Swap. Do not look at your hand. Do not look. Alright, do not reveal. On the count of 3, I'll have you reveal. Whichever one of you is eliminated, I will have you grab your torch, and I will snuff it right in front of us. Palms out. 3, 2, 1, reveal. Megan, you have the purple domino. I'm sorry, you've been eliminated from the game. I need you to bring me your torch.
I'm sorry, Megan.
Sorry, Megan.
Megan, it's more appropriate to say the game is over. It's time for you to go. Well, that was certainly one of the most eventful tribals we've ever had.
Yeah.
There's the talk of idols, there were show of idols, and one more thing added in, Tyler will be joining you guys as of right now. So you guys are even, 6-6 with the other tribe. Seems like there's a lot to work on with you guys in terms of team solidifying, so I'll let you guys do that. Go ahead and get on in here.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.
Okay, that stunk. I feel really bad, mostly for Sam and Emily, because I feel like they're gonna be really mean to them next challenge. But I have my faith in Tyler. Like, I think Tyler can help them pull it all together. I think he's really gonna help them. I feel better that it was me and not Sam, just because like Sam did so much to try and help me this week. I still have my faith totally in Sam and Emily. Like, I don't believe that they like did like anything bad to me like this weekend or talked behind my back. I'm just kind of confused how it went from like me to Emily and why they didn't tell me they weren't voting for me when that switch just like kind of confused me. Maybe they wanted Emily to stay and then they knew it would go to Rocks. I don't know. Just very confused still. Probably will be until I get to watch the season. So yeah, I love being a part of Survivor. I made really good friends. I know like the hardest part of this is like not going to be able to talk to like Emily and Sam because I've been like really close with them since the beginning, and like Kaylee and Jordan, and Erin seems really cool. I know she's friends with like a lot of my other friends, so it would be cool to like stay in the game so I can be friends with her because I know we'd get along. But that's definitely going to be the hardest part, and that speaks a lot for the game. Just like how it brings people together, and I love it for that.
Next time on Survivor. Both tribes deal with the fallout from Puai's shocking tribal council.
I mean, it's not good, right? No.
Oh, it's not good at all.
And a surprise twist sends the game into sheer chaos.
This is no longer up for grabs today.